Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome to another one of my Iron IV challenges. Today we're going to play as Bulgaria and conquer the Balkans. The Balkans will be defined by this map from Wikipedia, which means we're going to have to take Yugoslavia, Greece, southern half of Romania, Albania and stuff that belongs to Italy here, as well as a bit of Turkey. We don't need more than that, but if I get the chance, we'll get more than that. What else? Well, that is about it. Ironman mode, historical focuses, regular difficulty, Bulgaria. Let's go. We start with 12 units, which is not too bad. Let's get rid of that cavalry. And... oh, I did it too early. And train. I need 14 more infantry units. So let's train 7 twice. Highest priority. Yeah, we want a full army. 1 should be sufficient. What else? We will want to train these guys up and do the political focuses. First, we'll need to switch our ideology, of course. And we are most suited to go fascist. We could go communist, but it would be quite a lot of work and we wouldn't get militarism. What else? Construction. Let's just do military factories, nothing else. As for research, I am an advocate of the superior firepower doctrine, but we haven't done mass assault in a while, so let's do mass assault and buy some steel from the Soviets. And that is about it. Let's unpause. We're only going to be producing infantry equipment. Political effort is done. Let's continue to collectivist and militarism later. We will need a fascist demagogue, but that can wait a bit. We're not in such a hurry this time. Let's do free trade first. For extra research and factory output and construction speed. Spanish Civil War has happened. We want Republican Spain to win. We'll see if we get lucky with that. Can't really spare the resources to help them. Let's hire a fascist demagogue. Nationalism focus, and now militarism. The best focus in the generic focus tree. Open up political discourse. Militarism is done. Now we're going to do the armament efforts and switch our template. Remove the engineer companies, because we can't afford to get all that support equipment produced. Let's also edit this cavalry division. We're going to need it to be as small as possible for later. Ah crap, Nationalist Spain won. This is going to be problematic for us. I mean, we'll manage anyway, but Republican Spain would have simplified stuff a lot. Alright, it's referendum time. Hold national referendum. And we will want to... did you get any skills? No. We will want to attack Yugoslavia, but I suppose I can wait until the focus is done to start justifying a war goal, so that we have more time to prepare. In the meantime, I suppose going with war economy would benefit us quite a lot. We might also go after China. It will depend on how the situation develops. Armament effort 3 is complete. I think it's a good moment to start justifying a war goal on Yugoslavia. We want to have ideological fanaticism done before we start fighting. It can help us quite a bit. Okay, and Japan is attacking China. We might join them once we're done with Yugoslavia. We'll see, because having some Chinese manpower would certainly be very helpful to us. There we go, a full army. I suppose I could expand this army to a 20th unit. Sure, let's do that. We have enough manpower and we will have enough equipment. Next thing we want to do here is hire an infantry expert. Right, the justification is complete. Let's immediately attack Yugoslavia. Okay, let's see if they attack us. They do attack us. I should probably let them do that for a moment, because with ideological fanaticism, we're very good at defending ourselves. On the other hand, seems like a waste of time. Let's activate. Let's be balanced. It should work out nicely. And volunteers from Italy, yes please. Suppose now that we have broken through, I can safely go to full aggressive. And here you go, have a planning bonus. Let's also hire an army regrouping expert. Oh, this looks like a very good opportunity. You should be going here. Let's surround them, if we can. You should be going here instead. Infantry expert skill. Anyway, this is going relatively well. Relatively. I've had better. Oh, crap. Why did I have to jinx it? Mutinies in the army. This is horrid. Alright, let's do the patriotic speech, and... should probably pause the attack while this is happening. I need to wait for the mutinies to be done. We really don't want to waste our manpower and equipment while our units are so severely weakened. Yeah, I hate those events. Did I mention that ever? So a little bit of rest for our guys. How's Japan? Still a lot of time to join them and get a bit of China. Good speech, okay. attack again. Probably should have gone with superior firepower, but I wanted to, try out mass assault again. Haven't done that in a while. Let's try and cut these guys off from supply, at least temporarily. Seems like I might be able to get through to the remaining victory points and just win. Let's see if we can do that. Worst case scenario, we'll lose a few units. Hungary renounces Treaty of Trianon. That would be a good moment to attack Hungary. But do we do that, or do we get involved against China first? Both are valid choices. We should probably get involved against China first. Usually this is a bad idea, but Yugoslavia is fairly weak at the moment. We have most of the victory points, but we still need to take Sarajevo, which is why I am directing all these guys there. Okay, and now take all states, and it is time to join Japan in the conquest of China. Yes, I need a manpower puppet. And after that, I'll take care of Hungary. Started deploying cavalry already. Those are 1 battalion cavalry units, because I don't have a lot of convoys and I need to transport them to China. Make sure you're the highest priority. So, new army, new general. No, actually, old general. Reassignment will take some time, not a big problem. And now we're going to join the Japanese faction. Ask to join faction. They accept. And we send you guys over here. Once you've all been transported, we're going to join their war. You guys, in the meantime, start preparing to fight Hungary. I suppose if I started justifying war on Hungary right now... Yeah, I think we'll be done with China before this is ready. Let's justify on Hungary. They're fascists, so they will not get guaranteed. Unless they're guaranteed by Germany, but I don't think Germany will want to fight us. We'll see. I can always switch factions after we're done with China. I should probably join the war now. Then we could do technology sharing safely. Because this is sometimes problematic to do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's join the war. China doesn't have a navy anyway. Japan, join wars. There we go. And now we can start technology sharing, and then we can get extra research slots from here as well. Extend the order a little bit, have it activated, and so on. Should work out nicely. I'm going to need to be switching units to infantry as soon as they arrive. Let's deploy all the planes we got from Yugoslavia and assign them to the army. Maybe they'll get us some more war score, who knows. We've landed, switch to infantry. We should be getting some war score soon, which will let us get a Chinese manpower puppet. I don't need a lot, just 1% will be more than enough. Extra research slot next. We already have 1%. Yeah, I might have been a bit too hasty with the justification on Hungary. Fate of Czechoslovakia, that is actually good for us because we're going to be conquering Hungary, and Hungary now has some more territory. Zog submits to Italy, not a problem, we're going to have to fight Italy anyway. Yeah, should have gone with superior firepower, it's just better. Ah, damn it, my justification on Hungary is ready. I don't want to let it expire, but I want to beat up China before, engaging Hungary, otherwise Hungary will join this alliance here. Would that be so horrible, though? If I get unlucky, the Japanese might try and take bits there, but, well, I suppose it wouldn't really be too horrible. Italy joins Axis, not a problem. Oath of Ribbentrop, also not a problem, at least not for us. Secret weapons gives us nice bonuses to all those technologies. Well, seems like Hungary will be joining the Chinese alliance. Unless this is enough. Is this enough? No, it is not. Alright then, let's attack Hungary. Let's attack Hungary, activate this order. Should work out nicely, we do have German volunteers and all that. Declare war. Hopefully Japan will not steal them from me. We could actually use this to prevent some guys from, joining the Allies when we attack them, but I do have a different plan for this. We've built up a good defense, but we can get here. Alright, and now we just need this place, Petch. Here, anyway. Hungary should be done for, soonish. How's China? About to capitulate. We were just like a month late, probably. Let's attack here with all these guys. Oh! China's capitulated. Alright, let's see what happened. Japan took almost everything, but not everything. They have puppeted Shaanxi, they have puppeted Yunnan and Xinjiang. Okay, what we need to do is shadow puppet the two remaining countries, which is Hungary and China, also satellite Czechoslovakia, in the shadow manner. This way, the Japanese won't be able to, have a puppet in the middle of Europe. Now we untake all states, manually. And the Japanese should be unable to take anything else. I can take Carpathian Ruthenia. Okay, and turn. Good. Japanese have not taken Hungarian land. Have they taken land here? They have not. So, we're free to pursue our goals. Let's annex Hungary, gradually. Need to pass a few times. Alright, we've annexed Hungary. Now, China. I'm going to have to pass quite a lot here. Okay, take all states. We have annexed most of China. Yes, I know this looks weird. However, the best use for China is manpower. So we're going to release Communist China as a puppet and have all that manpower. Release as puppet. And we will have enough factories to do the last research slot. Anyway, we're now interested in conquering Greece and Romania, for which I will need at least 2 armies. Maybe 3. And we're going to be using Chinese manpower, so I need to set up a template. This one. Infantry template 4. Copy. And let's call it China. That will work nicely. So I'm going to be switching all my units to that, because these would deploy in China, which is no good for us. 3 armies should be enough for now. And all of you switch to Chinese troops as well, and set them up to take over Greece. Now the next part of our plan is, when Germany starts fighting the Allies, which is going to be in a moment, we justify a war goal on Greece. And the Allies should be too busy to guarantee them. Just to be safe though, I'm going to improve my relations with France and Britain. Why Greece specifically? Well, because they're guaranteed by Romania, so we'll get the both of them at the same time. Yeah, we have a lot of infantry equipment, but we're going to need it, because we're going to be using tons and tons of Chinese infantry. Oh, Poland joined allies. We've generated enough tension for this. Poland has joined allies already, which means the war will be a little bit more difficult for the Germans. Not too difficult, though. Good. I don't really want the Germans to do well. We do have quite a lot of time, so I'm going to train these guys up. Netherlands joined allies. Poland refuses German ultimatum. So the war is starting. Right, they're at war with Britain, France and Poland. This is what we were waiting for. Now I can probably safely justify war goal on Greece without anyone interfering. 70 days to take the claimed state. If that doesn't work, well, I'll have to revise my plans, but maybe it will. Is it time to start building my country in a responsible way rather than spamming military factories everywhere? Maybe. And it's time to get the last research slot. I do love the secret weapons boosts. We can get all the research boost technologies quickly, and then all our other research will be just, very, very fast. Non-aggression from Italy, gladly. Then they shouldn't be able to attack me once I take Greek territory, unless, they change their mind. The important bit is that France doesn't capitulate before I attack. Once they do and become free France, they sometimes reassess their priorities and guarantee some people. 31 factories producing infantry equipment. Good. We have 45,000 stored, and we'll be moving up to infantry equipment 2 now. I am purposely strengthening the Soviet Union. Atomic research. Just for the research boosts. We'll have to leave Bukovina and Bessarabia to the Soviets, but according to the maps that I'm using, they are not part of the Balkans, so it's fine. I do love having Communist China as a puppet. How long until the war goes ready? 14 days. Time to stop the training. Extra research slot 2. We now have 5. Do I need naval effort? Not really. Time to do army effort and all the bonuses here. Justification is ready. Let's see if they got any additional guarantees. They did not declare war. Don't call the Allies. We don't need the Japanese involved here. Alright, they've called in Romania. That is what we wanted them to do. Taking Greece shouldn't take too long, and then we can relocate all the troops to Romania. How's the attack on Romania going? Not as well as the attack on Greece, but it is going. I'll relocate quite a lot of troops there once we're done here. They relocated all of the troops to this attack order, which is not a good idea. How's Romania doing? Romania is defending very well. That's slightly problematic. Improved computing machine, now the best computing machine. As soon as we take Athens, we win. Athens can be well defended, but we do have a lot more troops. And that does it for Greece. I'm going to annex everything. And now you guys can reinforce our attack on Romania. Let's make Turkey fascist. Once we do that, nobody will care that we attacked them. Yes, that should work out nicely. Romania is defending very well, but not much longer. There it goes. Now we're going to annex everything, apart from Bessarabia and Bukovina, because we have no interest in fighting the Soviet Union at all. Yeah, that should work out nicely. I suppose I could just take the southern bits, because I think Balkans are here, something like that. But we don't need more puppets. And I'm just not gonna just, leave territory not taken. Okay, that should do it. And the turn, and the rest is left for the Soviets. This way we should not be in any danger. Now we don't have much to do for a while. We need to attack Turkey and we need to attack Italy. If it works out nicely, we can switch Turkey's ideology and they become fascist, then it will really not be a problem to attack them. Should have started that earlier. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. As for Italy, we'll wait for the Germans to be in a difficult situation and then get involved in the war. Point pro-Axis government. This could actually be problematic for me if they do join the Axis, but they'll just get annexed by the Soviet Union anyway. I have decided that I will probably have to face Germany at some point because, normally if it was a Republican in Spain here, I'd just wait for them to be crippled by the Soviets, who they're going to fight at some point. But with nationalist Spain, it's not so clear that the Soviet Union will prevail, so I started building some forts along our German border, and once the fighting between them and the Soviet Union starts, and they cover all of this already, probably by then, I will join the fight, and I'll just put my huge infantry units on forts around the area, and hopefully beat up the Germans, or rather let them break against our defenses, because one thing that infantry is really, really good at is defense. I should also annex China to have all the manpower I might need. Let's do the Schmeisser MP41. The Soviet Union has taken Bessarabia. We've lowered their independence by 272. Germany attacked the Soviet Union. Now we have to monitor the situation closely. Let's say if Germany gets about here and then stops, then we're fine, we can wait. If Germany keeps going, then we have to oppose them or they'll just win. More or less. Also, let's duplicate this template, call it Big China, and fill it up with infantry. Might want to do support companies. On the other hand, no, I don't want to do support companies. Let's just do pure infantry this time. And we've researched the better gun. Let's get producing. And also send them to China. We'll get them back. Their penalties from the purge are probably still significant. But yes, they're doing fine. Which is a good thing. Although, when nationalist Spain joins the Axis, that might become problematic. The Soviets are not doing so well anymore. We need to hasten the annexation of China and then declare war on Germany. Soviet Union is justifying a war goal, but it's probably Japan, not us. Nationalist Spain has joined the Axis, which is a bit of a problem. Switzerland has been attacked. Alright, one more Lend-Lease and you're mine. It's time we started draining their manpower. How much do they have? You have 7 million manpower left. So what we're gonna do is take all these guys and switch them to regular infantry. And that should drain all the Chinese manpower. They'll suffer some attrition for a while, but we'll disband them soon. 3 million left. We didn't drain all of it. Really? Ah, okay. Fortunately, I do have a big template set up as well. That should do it. 0. Boom. Thank you. China has been annexed. Now we need to reorganize our troops and get fighting. So I want to disband all these guys and get the manpower back in reserves. I'm gonna keep one full army group of you and disband the rest. And get all my units to the so-called Big China template. I want them all trained up before we start fighting. Then again, it's not such a huge difference. How much manpower do we have in the field? 6 million pure infantry. Good. And the US seems to be doing well against Italy. Yeah, it's about time we got involved. Let's just finish the training and join the war. I don't trust field marshal level orders, so I did normal ones that, cover some territory together, so it's safer that way. Yeah, I don't really have anything to research apart from this thing. We've researched all the infantry buffs, all the doctrines that we need, and nearly, all the encryption stuff, and almost everything here. After that, I don't really have anything to do with the research stuff. Let's get to war. Let's conquer Istria. Let's check for attrition once more. It's all fine. Right then, I feel like it's time to attack the Axis. Declare war on Italy and call allies. Maybe we'll get Japan involved. Not sure if that will do anything, but we can get them involved at least. We did call Siam. Okay, now let's watch this. I am well fortified, and we have huge units with large amounts of hit points and defense, so there should not be any way they can get into our territory. It's all good. They are not even attacking yet. And they are suffering a bit of attrition. See, even if they're not attacking, this is actually helping defeat them. How? Well, because they have to put quite a lot of troops on our border, and thus everyone who's fighting them, mostly the Soviets, have a much easier time. I could of course activate the order, but I don't think it's in my best interest at the moment. See, they're attacking us here, but, well, the stats are quite clear. They have no chance of succeeding. Oh, I should probably also mention that you might be hearing a rather annoying sound in the background from, I think it was about 1941 when I turned that on. Essentially, this game is very processor heavy, and right about 1941, more or less, it starts heating up my computer so much that I have to turn on extra fans or risk damaging it. So yeah, that's about the situation. Maybe I'll get some new, quieter fans, we'll see. So if I were to add a support company, would we have enough equipment? We would. We do not have enough support equipment to add all that. We can add recon for now. Let's do that. Ah, Japan has joined. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've decided to add those support companies after all, but they will need a lot more support equipment. Now, this might come back as a bad thing, because when we start attacking, we'll run out of equipment, and our forces might become weaker. I'm not sure if this is a good choice, but I'll try it anyway. We won't be adding artillery this time, just engineers, signal, recon, logistics, and hospitals. Now, let's just add everything at once. At least now we have a clear picture of how much we need. Normally I would be attacking now, but I'm not in a hurry. Oh, Turkish Empire. If I reorganized my troops a bit, I could probably take them out. Let's leave them for later, unless they join the Axis on their own. And they did. Alright, what should we do? We should send this army to the Turkish border, and maybe one of the two that are covering the Italian border. Go to the islands. There are naval invasions happening, so I doubt Italy has naval superiority in the area. No, I've built up the ports in the area, so they should get enough supply. Let's make these too aggressive. This is undefended. You know, let's just attack Turkey. Oh, Soviet Union is pushing back. We will want to activate before they reach us. And then we can get more land for ourselves. Justification is ready. Let's attack Turkey. Go through. Great. Go this way and try to secure a path for other forces. Half of you will go a different route. We're not super fast, but we are super strong. They haven't defended it sufficiently. Alright, we're in Turkey. Now it should all work out nicely. Ah, the power of infantry. I've missed it so much. Yeah, these units aren't very fast, but they do pack a punch. Unfortunately, I'm suffering attrition. Yeah, the logistics companies might have been a good choice. You know, I actually do need those factories. Let's do the harshest. And I might leave one army behind to, you know, keep an eye on them. Turkish Empire has capitulated. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a lot of infantry equipment. Now, we could invade Iraq and Iran and Afghanistan just for the sake of it, but let's just keep to what we need. Let's use this army as a garrison force for all the Turkish land we've taken. Let's change the orders, because with this order they're going to just be running around and getting attrition all the time. Let's do it differently. What I've done is I've made fallback orders, and one unit will stay in each of those provinces. And we even have a few spares. And this should get rid of all resistance. As you can see, without our interference, not much is happening at all. Well, this should change soon. Let's just wait until we have enough equipment. I think it's time to activate our orders. We almost have enough equipment. Good. Hopefully we can keep producing enough. Let's activate everyone on cautious at first. We'll see how well that works out. We are on cautious, so they should not, you know, exert themselves too much. And those units are powerful. They're just infantry, but there's a lot of them. Maybe I should have done this earlier. We're doing better than I anticipated. We've already reached the Soviets. Honestly, I thought this was going to be less successful. Let's just give them some time and they'll conquer Germany for us. Going nicely. What's my participation? 28%. Why are the Allies not included in this? This could be a problem for the peace conference. Bugs may happen. Oh, what's that? Empty space here. Resistance. Oh, right. New country. We're gonna be super harsh on Turkey. Should we be super harsh on the others? Well, you know, we do have the construction repair focus going on, so we might as well be super harsh. We'll get more resources that way. This is actually great progress in Poland. Well, we only lost 1 million people. They lost 18 million, really. Whoa. That's quite a lot of people. We've killed 500,000 Italians and 1.5 million Germans. Might have sent too many to Italy. Had to do some order maintenance, and we're moving towards Berlin now. And we're about to take the Baltic countries as well. There must be a Slovakian version of Asterix and Obelix in the area. Slovak or Slovakian? I think Slovak. Slovakia has capitulated. Finally. We've gone to balanced. We'll still have to capitulate nationalist Spain, but I see an allied landing here, which might simplify matters a bit. Okay, Germany has capitulated. To me. Alright, this is all allied territory, so we can only actually focus on Italy now. I'll need to redo all the orders. I don't have a navy, so we have to try and get through here to get to Spain. Activate all the orders, and I think it's time to go aggressive. The United Kingdom announces Balkan diplomatic initiative. They might declare war on me soon. I can't buy enough steel. I'll have to switch my economy soon. Could use a naval invasion in Palermo. Come on, allies, do that for me. Oh! That's a peace conference. But why is Spain not in it? Ah, no matter. But why are the allies not in it? There must have been some sort of a bug involved. Let's not worry about that and get the stuff we need. I need Istanbul, I need Albania, I need Zara, and I need Istria. And that's all I need for the challenge, but of course, we're gonna get a bit more, aren't we? Yes, we are. Now, the Soviet Union loves puppeting people. We're not going to let them. We're gonna do a shadow puppet on everyone, and then we're going to steal land directly, although it is very tempting to make a German puppet. They're just so powerful. But no, it's the end of the challenge, let's make it look neat, and take land directly. We've done shadow puppets, and we've taken all the land that should amount to the Balkans. Let's end the turn. The Soviets have taken a bit of land here, not a problem. Oh right, I should probably also take roads. The Soviet Union is not interested in anything else, really? Okay then. No, I can't resist. I wanted neat borders, I just have to take everything. Just have to take everything that's available. Why would I not? It's gonna be ugly, but I have to. Oh, and Madagascar, yeah, that's a very Bulgarian place to take, isn't it? There it is. Bulgaria took stuff. Owner Bulgaria, controller UK. I'm not at war with the UK. Give this back to me. Will the game crash now? Looks like the game would be crashing. Oh no, don't crash. Is there gonna be a second peace conference? Am I gonna get nothing? Okay, I got my stuff back. I'm not sure what happened, but I know we have all that we set out to get. And the goal was just the Balkans. And we got that. And a little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, it was not supposed to be a European conquest or a world conquest. But you know, if I can take something in peace conference, I just can't resist. You know, I'm a very clay-grabbing person. Let's have a look. The Allies own a bit, the Comintern owns a bit, I own the most. Factory-wise. At least. The most powerful country on Earth right now, most probably. 658 factories, total manpower of about 8 million, and yeah, that is about it. We're going to end it here. Yes, the goal was just to take the Balkans, but you know, once we got going with Germany, why wouldn't we take this land? Rhineland is beautiful, for example. Very good vacation spots. Okay, let's end it here. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.